How are you feeling today? Excited? What is coming? What is being brought to you? And what you're bringing to the world? Even if it's maybe not so clear yet, but you have the urge from within to create something because you feel desire and love to change, to impact the world with your mission. Each single person, a certain group of people, maybe animals or nature, the environment, or all of them combined. This is a beautiful idea. And it's your calling. You cannot not do it. We know that by now, right? So I ask you today, how comfortable are you in sharing your visions, your mission, your calling with the world? So you may be at ease. It's easy to step out. It may be okay. Yeah, you have still huger goals. Maybe you have been in front of small audiences and want to go in front of large audiences. Yeah. Or you've been doing it more now online, but your vision is to do it live, maybe on a stage, in a workshop, at a conference. Or you're just starting out, still uncomfortable of how you feel when you sit down on a chair. So today I would love to ignite all of the newness, the next step for you, whatever it is. Some of you may just jump in front of many of audiences because what you bring is so beautiful. In each of you, there's a unique rhythm, pulse that you carry. And I invite you to follow that. Because as I said before, I think too often in life, our environment has to be ready so that you don't need to use so much energy to push something through. These times are done. So 2021 brings this fantastic energies. It's already changing. It is already unrooting things that are not fit for ourselves and for the outside world. Which in a way, there is no inside and outside world if I look at it more precise, right? Because when you expand, when you sit down, I invite you always to take a moment to take a deep breath in and feel who you are. And then you expand out, right? You envision how you expand out. And then you notice there is no really a rigid wall that you have to go through. So this outside may feel to you more different. So if you have been pulling together tightly all your particles in your body, it is a denser, right? So the outside is less dense. So there's just getting used to it, playing around, morphing those edges. Depends how far they are out of you. Because then you can send out your light afar. And I would love to do with you a little meditation Only takes a few minutes, where I invite you to be one with all. So you feel connected to yourself and everything that exists. To make it more easier, to do what you desire. If it's art, if it's writing, if it's singing, if it's speaking, trying something new you've never done, doing something that has not been done ever, because that's you. Let me help you. So I invite you to take in a nice breath, find your rhythm of breathing. Close your eyes. And feel yourself. Feel connected to the chair, the couch, the floor, the grass you're sitting on, maybe even the sand. Feel your feet, the bottom of your feet, and whatever they're touching. And the birds are singing, supporting us, even though it snowed today outside. And in your head, feel what is above your head. There's lightness. So sense how your feet are becoming heavy as they connect to the ground, connect to the earth center. As they're pulling up the connection, the wisdom, the understanding of the earth. And this heaviness is just in a way of a dissolving, a relaxation of all those particles going into their natural vibration. Connecting with the energies below. Feel as they come into your calves, to your knees. To your upper leg, your buttocks. Notice that all below now, your waist, it's becoming one with everything existing. Notice your intestines are letting loose. Your waist, belly button, your organs, your bladder, your chest is expanding. Your breath is becoming much slower. Moving up to your shoulders, your arms, can feel the fingers. And we're like falling to a trance. Each particle, area of your hand, your elbow, all of your arm, your neck, your head. And envision now looking out to the horizon. The ocean, piece of land, sea where the heavens meet the earth. How infinite it is, even though it looks like an edge. You may use the infinite sign, but the intersection of the non-material and material world, of that lying eight. Maybe it's a vertical one for you, doesn't matter. Feel the connectiveness to all, to the one mind, the one light, one sound, the one intent. This is the place where you can get your answers when you ask yourself what you desire and what you want to create for others. But now at the moment, just soak in being cradled. Soak in the knowing you are part of all. This point, that intersection point, you're seen by all. Totally as the beautiful you, who you are. Breathe in this feeling. You may also feel like schweben, German word comes into my mind. But that you don't feel even the ground. This is the state where you understand yourself and everything. There's also maybe the space where you don't understand yourself and you don't understand anything. This is the place where you can create whatever you desire to create. I invite you again to take in a breath. And bring in the freshness of the skies into your body. Feel how your head becomes light again. You may tingle, or it may tingle. Beautiful vibration, lighter than before. It's also going into your neck, your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands, into your fingers, into your chest, down into your belly, back of your chest as well, down your vertebrae, to your organs, digestive system, sexual organs. It's expanding. You may notice that you sit a little different, that your upper body is starting to move. Bring those energies into your buttocks, to your hips. Feel how it becomes lighter, to your upper legs, quadriceps, into your knees. How this lightness flows from the heavens into your calves, shins, to your ankles, to your foot, to your toes, and right into the earth. And there's a celebration happening within your body, because both energies feed you and you feed them and play with them. That's why you're upright, right? And when you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Take another breath. Feel how your rhythm is now, how you feel connected to all. So this is a beautiful exercise, meditation, connection, ritual really, where you learn so much about yourself and everything else. Do it for a few days. And this may help when you go online, even for a group call, or when you want to record something, or in the changing room before you go in front of your audience. Maybe on your desk before you go into the meeting room at work. Or when you're going to meet someone you've never met before and you're nervous about it. Because then you're you. And you'll show yourself as you. And the person opposite will sense more of you right away. And in a way, it's a very quick decision the other person can do. They will feel your love. And they'll sense, because you're so open, what you bring and if it's for them or not. Or not for this time, but for a later time. Ah, so beautiful. So maybe wiggle a little bit to loosen a little bit more. So what do you desire to create now? Where do you want to step into? So what is there more for visibility? You have to feel comfortable. Clothing. Wear clothing that you love. And the clothing may support you. I'll ask you, the clothes has really, you have to feel comfortable in them because they're your second skin. And they speak a language as well. You put it on your body. So does your clothing vibrate your ideas, your personality? Yeah, use tones that suit your skin tone. Little tips are, look at the inside of your hand. What colors are there? What red tones, purple tones, beige tones? The white of your teeth is always a good white to wear. The white of your eyes. Any color in your eye. Hair color. All of your bruises. They give you a color palette. It's winter now. That's why I have a collar. But in the summer or spring, go look for clothing where your head side need a little space, especially for video, so people can see. So if I pull this down now, see how it opens up right away? Everything. Yeah. And you could wear necklaces if you want to stay, or a scarf, even better, that hangs over. And also a tip, do not wear necklaces on video. Yeah, because our eyes go directly to those necklaces and everyone looks at the necklace. They probably remember more what necklace you wore and what your eye color is. So leave your necklaces away. You can wear earrings. Yeah. Patterns that you desire. So I'm a person, I like uni, also single colored, but a little playful. Not, sometimes I have patterns, mostly then the flowers. Because my metaphors and my existence, I speak through the metaphors of flowers. I'm a landscape architect, plants are very close to me, so that, or sometimes I have geometrical signs because I'm so connected to sacred geometry. So that reflects me as well, or maybe even animals if you're very connected to animals. So see what fits and that it's playful. And for men too. So if you're a man, look at what colors to wear for shirts and open them up, tie, because it's now the time to be more relaxed. I just saw recently they're designing now clothes, business clothes for online, and it's so much more relaxed, the young generation. With an elegant twist. if that's you. And get textures that feel really soft. I'm someone, I get natural textures because everything I put into my house for me is important that it's natural, because it's medicine for me, that everything supports me. So my clothes, they support my mood, they support my message. Yeah, so let yourself be helped. Put yourself in an environment. So I was speaking about plants. I always have a plant or a painting supports me in the background or next to me. Many videos I do outside. Sometimes I'm a little rural and you maybe have not a connection, but then I take a photo camera along, a video camera to record if it's not the telephone. So find the places, the ways you feel comfortable. What do you want next to yourself? And what colors are behind you? And for visuality, if you're on video, for example, right, the light. Where does the light come from? I have a window right here. It's rather dark outside, even though it's midday. North facing or here west facing would work too. Then you don't need an artificial light. The light already creates a beautiful light, because this is not, the sun is too low and it's very cloudy. I have another light, should have two though, at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, so that you don't have shadow. I don't, so you see my one shadow in the back. Some of you may have a round one, the round light. And then now you can have with LED lights, right? Two lights where you have a warm and which is yellow, and a white light. I'm noticing how my voice is changing a little bit. Little fears are still there, but please don't worry. This is natural. When you step into something new, when I step into something new, we tighten a little bit. And then just acknowledge, become aware, yes, I'm tightening up. I'm stepping into something new. I'm exploring. I'm trying out. Wonderful. And there's no one who expects you to be perfect. And this is where the last year was so beautiful. Everything got changed around. There was one way of speaking. No, there's not one way of speaking. One way of making things. No. Whatever you think is right is right. And again, the new year, the new you, you're bringing now new things that have never been done. And it's not easy just to go and ask someone, oh, how do I do it? Because it has not been done before. So be exploratory. I think this is the wild, fun, crazy. This is exciting. This is adventure. It's invigorating. So feel that in your body. That, yeah, I have the chance. What are you bringing in? What, if you're connecting with other guides or spirits or other star nations, what are they bringing for you? To support you. And because you're also giving them, right? It's always a collaborative effort. Get people into your life that support you. You don't want to do it alone. I'm always here as well. I'm a perfect stand-up girl. Done that all my life. And you can do it too. If there's one thing I give you along, that you never have to worry that you're alone, because you're not. And there are always supporters out there. There may not be 100 at the moment, but there's at least one or two. And they come from the wildest areas, directions you may not think. So be open, because what you bring will change at least one person's life. And you will support one person, and then the next, and the next, and the next. And that person will support someone. And again, and again, and again. Has an extreme fast ripple effect. Show yourself the way you are. Pull on those energies of the skies, of the earth, of nature, whenever you can. A few minutes a day is perfect. Because you're part of it, it's here for you, and you're here for them. The best to you. I'm going to see you as you shine your light that you bring in out into the world to touch someone else. I'm Meilin. Have a wonderful day.